Donaldson, nice name, the owner of Cakes by Queata, is here to take us on our journey to becoming a sugar artist. Her passion for baking and sharing, she's going to share a few tips on the intricate art of crafting realistic cakes. Good morning, welcome to Smile.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. And you?
Here from South Carolina?
Originally from South Carolina, yes.
Yeah? So why are you in Jamaica?
My husband was tired of Jamaica, and so he said, let's move back, and so here we are.
And you started the business here, or you started up?
No, I started my business back in Florida. About 2011 is when I started.
Who's a sugar artist?
To me, a sugar artist is someone who takes edible things and makes them into other things. So I'll just take your regular cakes and I'll shape them into something that you want, something that represents you.
Like, say I'm a football coach, a soccer coach, not a football.
So if you're a soccer coach, I want to give you a cake that resembles you. So I want to do something with soccer. I want to do something with football. I want to do something that when they look at me, like, oh yeah, that's Neville. I know.
You have a physical space?
No, currently I am online. So I have an online shop. You can call me, order what you want, and we can go from there.
So how would I know about you in the first place?
So I am on YouTube, Cakes by Queata, where I have a channel where you can come and watch me assemble some of my cakes. I show you how I do my toppers. You can find me on Instagram, Cakes by Queata. I am on Pinterest and Facebook as well.
You're all over the place.
I try to be.
When I saw this morning, I said, that's interesting. And I realized, I don't think this can be eaten, can it?
Yeah. So this cake here is for my upcoming class that I'll be having next year. For people who want to do a little more besides the basic, want to do some carving and some 3D cakes.
And you teach that?
Yes, I teach intermediate and beginner classes, and I want to start teaching a little more advanced as well.
But something like this really happens?
Yes, people ask for cakes all the time. It's, like I said, they want something that represents them, so yeah.
How long did something like this take you to put together?
So when a client orders a cake, I usually ask for like a 2-week notice. This way I can gather materials, put things to dry and stuff like that. But I would like a week just to, to make the little intricate details to have time to dry.
What's this fellow?
This is one of my cake toppers. I make cake toppers for other bakers as well and to go onto my cakes. It's just a little edible topper. Instead of getting the toppers that are not edible, you get an edible topper, put on top of your cake, a little extra to it.
So basically I can get anything I want?
You name it, I'll make it for you.
Wow. How has business been?
Business has been good. I like it here. Business has been good. I cannot complain.
And do you find that it's just your area, because you're in Mandeville, right?
Yes, I'm in Mandeville.
Or it's right across the country?
It's right across the country. We have some really good bakers all over Jamaica, so it's right across the country.
And if I wanted something, you said 2 weeks, but if it's more than just one cake, suppose I have a little party and I want this and I want that and I want that, that can be done also?
Yes, of course.
And you deliver?
Yes, I deliver within the Manchester area.
Okay. What have you brought this morning? Because I am told that you brought some stuff and I'm supposed to decide whether it's real or not, but that can't be that difficult. Or can it?
I hope it is. So what I decided that was for you and your viewers to be fun to have a little game called Is It Cake, where I made some things out of cake and then we also have some real items. And I want you to try to decide which one is cake.
Okay. So apparently that is going to happen later on.
Okay.
By the way, is there a challenge to do all of these things that you do?
I would say yes. You have to have an eye for it, good hand and eye coordination, but you have to have an eye for it. You have to have the desire to actually want to do it. And patience is very important. Yeah.
When we met outside, I said you're a pastry chef, and you didn't necessarily want that pastry chef type of thing. Why?
No, because when people say pastry chef, they're asking you for tarts and they're asking you for little pastries and things like that. I focus more on custom cakes, more on novelty cakes, so an actual cake that you want to represent you.
Yeah, what's that we're looking at right there now?
Oh, this is me making one of my sugar heels, edible shoes, some high heels. You're having a birthday cake for a female friend. It represents her. She has high heels on. So yeah, so this is a video on my YouTube channel where I am showing you how I make my sugar heels. What's
the strangest request you've ever had?
Oh Lord, I don't know the strangest request.
Because that one there is kind of strange.
To me, that's not strange. To me, it's
high heel cake.
No. I would say it would be a man's chest, like it was a full 6-pack and abs. That one I really had fun with.
And what size was that one?
That one was like maybe it was like maybe 18 inches. It was
So there's no regular size to make a cake?
No, it's no regular size. It depends on how much people you want to feed. So however large your party is, how much people you want to feed, and
so you decide that?
I ask the client, how many people do you want to feed?
No, I mean, you decide the size. If I say it's 20 people,
Once you tell me the size, then I decide, okay, you need this shape, you need this size, yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. Interesting. Gosh, what kind of fun you have doing all of this?
I enjoy it. I really do enjoy what I do. I really enjoy teaching even more, but I really enjoy it. It's like I'll find myself up in the morning, like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, just like doing cakes. And my husband's like, you can't do this. And I was like, but it's so much fun. Yeah. I enjoy it.
You have a signature style?
I like to think I do. I like to think that I have a signature style. I would like to think that when people look at my cake, it's like, oh yeah, that's it.
And what would you say to some aspiring cake artists? What kind of tips or techniques would you give them?
I would say never stop learning. Like there's always something new coming up. I would say keep trying, never stop learning, just practice. Like practice, practice, practice.
How difficult is it to get to where you want to get to though? And how long is this practice, practice, practice?
It depends on the person really. So somebody could just pick up on it just like that and they'll be good at it. Somebody else might need a little more time. So it just really depends on the person.
How long did it take you to think that I've got it right?
I would say a couple of years. It took me a couple of years because I really wasn't sure where I wanted to be at, what I wanted to do. So I would say maybe 2 or 3 years and I was like, oh, yeah, this is me. I like this.
What about getting it right? Is there any time you started and you have to throw away something or when I say throw away or do it over?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm kind of a perfectionist, so it's like, you know what? That doesn't look like me. You know what? Just start this all over and do it again. It just takes some time. You have to sit down, figure out what you want to look at the picture, look at what you want, and then just kind of put it together.
And I noticed when we're watching, we're seeing different colors and we're seeing all kinds of stuff. Where does that come from?
So this cake was done for an anniversary. So it just depends on what the client wants, what they want. If they show me a picture, I'll go off of that. So it just kind of comes from what the client wants. I try to embody the clients in my cake.
Okay, so it could be any color, anything you want.
Any color, anything you want.
Look at that one.
Yeah, that was a cake I did for my husband where I asked him which one was his cake.
Hi. All right, when we're going to do this thing now? Now or after we come back? All right, so we're going to go for a break, and when we come back, I'm supposed to be telling Queata, right?
Yes.
What's real?
Is it cake?
I will work out this. We'll soon come. Stay with us, please. This is not good.